Hello, this is Biz414 with another episode of City Life, episode number 4. And today in Biston Square, we are going to build an Apple store, because what town is complete without an Apple store? I've got everything I need for it in this chest that I'm standing on, so let's get started. I'm going to center it right here where the chest was. And you're going to start the build with your redstone. I forgot to say the things we're going to use in the build. Redstone blocks, lots of redstone blocks. Kind of expensive in that regard. We're going to use some mushroom blocks, which you have to silk touch giant mushrooms to get those. We use some red stained glass, some jungle wood, a little bit of leaves eventually. The main things I'm going to need getting started are the redstone, the mushroom blocks, the glass, the redstone lamps, and some of this jungle wood. Probably some spruce stairs first, actually. Continuing though, redstone blocks, you need 4 2x2 squares on the ground to begin with. And then place one right there and here. This one is just a placeholder. You can remove that now. And take your redstone lamp, put it right there. That'll add a little bit of ground lighting when the structure's done. You won't even be able to see that inside. It just kind of lights up the structure from underneath. Pretty handy. One good thing about building this whole thing out of redstone is that there's never a shortage of power sources, since this will power any block that it touches. Just keep on going here with 3 blocks at the end of each one of these on that X that we just made. So you've basically got a shape like that, like the redstone lamp, and then 4 T's on each end. Then put a block there, there, and there. The next thing you want to do is take 5 more redstone blocks on top of these 3. Thusly. 5, 5. Oh, not really 5 there. Alright. Do this all the way around. Like that. So right now we've got a structure with an interior of 5x5. Eventually we're going to get up to the point where it is a interior of 9x9, so exterior of 11x11. So the next thing we're going to do now is start that progression of widening the radius of this thing. So first we need to put our corners in like that. Oh, more redstone. That. All 4 corners get extended like this. Alright. And then on the front here, 3 out. This one right here was just a placeholder. So you can go away. Placeholder, 3 blocks there. You can go away. Placeholder, 3 blocks here. And you can go away. Do that all the way around. Didn't get it. Alright, now the next thing you want to do is bring these up 1 and out 3. Up 1, out 3. So then they meet right here. They don't touch other than right here in this corner. So again, do that all the way around on all 4 sides. Oops. Oh, you can actually stay there because we're going to bring you up as well. You know what? You go away. Just for conformity reasons, do everything in layers going up like I have been. Alright, so then that level's done. At this point, we need to have another layer come out, but not a whole layer, just like this. Just one little area is going to come out. The rest of it is going to stay at this radius right here. Oops. So do that on all four sides. Make one of these little guys. These kind of looks like how you make a pair of pants in your crafting recipe. The 7 blocks in like an upside down U shape. Do that all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doot. And there. Do that one last time right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then the next thing you want to do, see, those are kind of going to be windows right here. So you can take your red stained glass, go like that. Oops. See, this is where the silk touch shears come in handy. Get that back. Otherwise, it would just shatter. You don't want to waste that. And actually, I just put 4 windows on here. Where's my door? Should be right here. So I don't need glass there. Dang it. Did that redstone I dropped out here earlier despawn? It sure did. Oh no, there it is. Yay! Alright. Now the door, the bottom of your door is going to be at this level right here. So you can actually remove this. I'm going to use one of those as the is that where I put that? No. I put it here. Here's where I put that. Like that. And right here we would have some spruce. Like that. And this is just the porch to get in, the access to get into this place. So I just did like that, and we're going to use some of this as just a placeholder right here. And then put the upside down stairs this way so that it turns a corner like that. Oh, need my axe. Trees, Bane. There we go. And then this right here should be a stair, upside down stair, 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 upside down stair. Get those out of the way, get that back, and get some of these, and put them right here. And then it looks kind of like this is helping support the porch on the front here, going from the ground all the way up into the bottom of this redstone block here. Like that. So that'll be your entryway. And then you can put one more block here because doors are only 2 high. Now we can get in and out of the place very nicely. For the floor, I'm going to use this stuff, this mushroom block. So let's go ahead and put that in real quick, just so that we can walk around a little easier, kind of see what's going on a little better. There we go. So there's our floor. And interior wall, I think I lied. I said it was going to be an interior of 9 by 9. It's actually just an interior of 5 by 5. Pretty small little structure. We just do like a band of redstone all the way around here. Get my axe back, because this is actually supposed to be lights, I believe. Yeah. And I don't think you were a light. I think that is space I reserve for a cauldron or something like that. I would have to look at my pictures for the interior. Alright, continuing on with the exterior of the thing. I just wanted to get that floor in real quick, and the entryway, just so that if I come down here to take a look, I can get back up. So what we're going to do now is this diameter, we're going to go up on both sides like this until we get level with this guy. Then we'll go in one, across, and we'll connect down here to this side, like that. Now if we go down, you can see we're starting to kind of get a shape of something here. An Apple Store. Get it? Go up some more here on this side. We're going to just repeat that same pattern on all four sides till we get the shape uniform like that on all the way around. Alright, bring you across. And come down here. Bring you across. Oh, more redstone. It's a very expensive build when it comes to redstone. And there's not even any automation in it whatsoever. It's just the material I chose to use. I wanted a nice red color, and this is one of the best reds you can get. Nice, bright, crisp red. I didn't want to make the thing out of wool, because I didn't want a big wool ball here in the middle of town. I don't think that would look very attractive at all. So I'll just put this block here as a placeholder and bring this corner in just a little bit. And we're kind of nearing the end of it, so what we're doing now is tapering this back off and bringing it back in and trying to get our roof going here. Just kind of following the footprint of the layer below me, just indenting it one block as I go along. Careful. Alright. Now I think we go, I don't think we go up one more. I think that's it. So we can kind of finish this off. Now one thing that you got to be careful of is the lighting situation here. I'm not 100% sure if monsters can appear on top of redstone. I don't know if that's a spawnable block or not, but just in case it is, I'm going to pull these corners out like that, and I'm going to put a redstone lamp in each one. And then we're going to grab our red carpet, which I used this over there. I forgot to show it. You can maybe kind of see a little bit of a raised little bump there. That's some carpet that I put on top of the glowstone, on top of the mushroom, so that you couldn't see the yellow of the glowstone on top of the mushroom there. So I'm going to do the same thing over here and put a little red carpet on top of the apple here. Now it's not a perfect color transition, but it makes it a lot less obvious than just having this sticking out. So just cover that up a little bit. And then we're going to put more redstone there. And then we can take our jungle wood and build the stem here. I'm going to check the light level on top of this. See, it's block light 7, 6. So monsters can spawn here. So we're going to have to... Oh no, I won't put a torch there. What I'll do is I'll put this slab here. Monsters won't be able to spawn there, and I don't have to light up that. If you can't tell, this is kind of the stem of this apple store that we have here. Let's get rid of that info. And grab some jungle leaves. Placeholder block. And we'll come out here like this. And just do like a little, we got a little leaf coming off the apple here. Do I want more depth than that, maybe? Like that. Like this. See how that looks from down at the bottom. Ooh, I need to eat some food and heal before I die. That's pretty much it for the exterior. I might fiddle with that little leaf a little bit more and make it come out a little bit more, be a little bit fatter. But that's more or less it for the exterior. Just kind of a 3D apple. And I forgot one redstone block here. There we go. Oh. So that's what that looks like. Let's grab a door from the lake, because everyone stores doors in lakes. We'll put our door on and take a look at the interior. Alright. So for the interior, I want it to look like the inside of an apple. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this stuff as kind of like the meat of the apple, like the pulp of the apple. And I'm just going to pretty much line the whole thing with this stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to have enough here. I might have to take a little break and go get some more. But this is the idea. And then I'm going to close off this corner here, but I don't want any baddies to spawn in there, so I'm just going to stick a torch here just to make sure that the inside of that is lit up so that no bad guys can spawn in there. We're going to put another piece of redstone there to cover the top of the door sill. Like that. Then we can take some more of this stuff up and around. Yeah, I'm going to definitely need more of that. But kind of get the gist. That's what the interior is going to look like. I'm going to take a quick little... Well, no, you can come with me. We'll go up into the house and grab some more of that stuff. I've got some more upstairs. So we'll go grab that. I've got it over here in my silk-touched chest. Ores and things that I've silk-touched. So we're just going to grab all of it that we have, which probably still won't be enough to finish it. We'll see. Let's get back down there. Close the door behind me. Yeah, it's looking nice. I like it. So, come up here and bring this across. I think that top layer that I put there probably doesn't need to be there because we're going to have a ceiling here of this stuff. So I could probably remove those 5 up there and save a little bit of materials. And this stuff's not hard to get. You just have to have a silk touch tool and mycelium to grow the big mushrooms, or a big cave area to grow the mushrooms. So not terrible to get, but still it's a process. The main thing in this build is the redstone. A lot of mining to get that much redstone to do this. I think it was like exactly 4 stacks. I started with 5 stacks of redstone blocks, and it took 4 of them. So that's a pretty decent amount of redstone. I'm just going to use this as building blocks to get up here to grab these guys. Can I reach you? Yeah. And we'll do this. Get our ceiling put in while we're up here. And oh, I can't do that one because I'm standing there. Alright, let's get back down and finish this off. Alright, there we go. So interior is coming along. And in the center, what we're going to do is make it look like the stem, like the core and the stem of the apple is still there. Let's get our axe back out. In fact, let's put you right there. Probably don't need the pickaxe really anymore. So we're done with the exterior. We do that, and some ladders so we can get up and down. Which, not really necessary to have that, but I like to have multiple access points to get up on top of things and get a good view of the surrounding area of what I've been working on in the town and stuff. It's also fun if I build stuff close enough together to get a little parkour going, jumping back and forth between structures, or from tree to tree and stuff like that. It's just fun. Let's make this one up here a little bit bigger. That should be good. Need one more there. One more there. One less there. And one more there. Let's try that. Yeah, that looks good. A little bit more bulky. It just looks like one little leaf of an apple coming out there. And let's get some of this, some of this, some of, what am I looking for? These. I'm going to go grab some bone meal from the garden store over here. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Okay, well, I guess we're using the other door then. That guy. Are you in or are you out? Alright, bone meal. And this is just, I'm going to put some cocoa beans in here, and I want to grow them to maturity really fast. So that's why I grabbed the bone meal. I'm going to put a counter in, like that. Then we're going to put cocoa bean here, cocoa bean here. Grow it up. Grow it up. Those are like supposed to be like the seeds for the apple. You can put one here too, if you want. That's really all I needed the cocoa beans for. Now what else was I going to do? Oh yeah, we had little shelves in here, but I don't remember how I did those. I would have to look at the other at the my other file. I have this done in a creative world, so I'd have to look at that to get that figured out, which I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to go to my creative world and double check what I did for the rest of the interior of this guy and come back and show you the finished product is what I will do because I'm running a little long here. So I'm going to do that and then I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Did some work. Got everything all finished up. Here's what it looks like with the landscaping and the interior done. Ta-da! Got a little sign above the door, an apple, so that you know that it's an Apple store, in case you couldn't already tell. I planted a tree right here next to the lake. Hit a little bit of lighting underneath of it. And I've got another one over there, also with some lighting underneath of that extended root in the front there. I've got some bushes that I put up around the house. It's like a ring of bushes that goes all the way around. I've got some lighting hidden underneath of some of them. Put a log underneath some of them just to make it look like they actually sprouted from somewhere. Main reason I have the ring of leaves there is, again, just a place to hide lighting, but it also limits how close you can get to it. There's really not a big purpose behind that, other than maybe baby villagers could go underneath of it, and when they grow up, they could get trapped underneath of there, possibly die, but that's pretty negligible. Mostly just for looks. I think it looks neat. It's kind of nestled in the middle of this ring of bushes, like it, grew up around it and stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. It's all complete. I moved the seeds, the cocoa beans plants, up one block. Looks a little bit better. Doesn't obstruct your view so much when you first come in. He's got his little cash register over there. Got some bookshelves up in the top here. Some tiny little apple trees or oak trees, and some flower pots. Another little arch here with some books. Originally, before I took a little break, I had this area filled in with the mushroom blocks, and that is incorrect. That is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like this. Gives you a little bit of a natural shelf here. Same over there. Same back there, where I've got a chest for golden apples, a chest for red apples. First emerald that they ever earned here at this location. And then we've got a basin here to wash the apples in, just for pretend. You don't really wash the apples. And then a crafting bench here if I ever need to make some golden apples on the fly. And we've got a ender chest hidden up here in this little shelf area. I put a villager in here. He's still locked up at the moment in a minecart, so he can't go anywhere. Once I let him out, he could jump over this counter. The reason I chose one of these villagers is because they have a apple trade, and he has a pretty good one. 8 apples for 1 emerald. He's got all the rest of the trades unlocked too. Wheat, and can sell him wheat, can sell him wool, can sell him raw chicken, and we can sell him fish. So mostly I wanted him in here though because he sells apples. And I want to let him out, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take these out, put them down here for now, or for good rather. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks of snow here. And I can't jump over that because now this is just a little bit over 1 block. It's 1 block and 1/8 of a block. So I can't jump over that, neither can he. So once we finish putting these in here, it will be safe to let him out of the minecart, and he should not be able to escape. He should be stuck in here for forever and ever, and working here until he dies. Which hopefully he won't die. Hopefully he's safe in here. Hopefully he doesn't get any zombies coming in here to eat his face or anything like that. And that's about it. Second, the thing, the negative thing about having this here is that if I jump back here, I can't get out. But that's why we got this ladder here. And you come up on the roof, and you can jump off from there. But that about does it for today. I'm going to sign off here. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, tell your friends. Leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot if you do. And I'll see you next time. Bye.